Let's talk about Alfie Boe and Michael Ball.
Okay.
So tell us about this show. So because we talked about Alfie Boe in Leicester.
Did we?
Yeah, I can't remember anything about it, but it's in the little bit of the write-up that we met. I asked you what Alfie. I probably asked you if Alfie Boe's ever tried to suck his own cock or something like that. Think he has? Having got into the character.
Yeah,
I think probably has. Yeah. So you and you've done this double act. What was the thinking behind the Ball and Bow show with Adam?
I did a show over Christmas, which we're doing in April, and we're doing in Edinburgh.
Oh, great!
And we're going to do a big one in London in September, called Ball and Bow, and it's me and Adam Riches impersonating Alfie Boe and Michael Ball for an hour, and we sing, and. It has their stamp of approval.
They've been to see it.
Yeah, Alfie Boe's come twice.
Right.
He got up and sang at the end of one of the shows.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
There he is in.
Yeah, it's been kind of mad. Like, we wrote this show. It came about basically 2016. Me and Adam were texting about how basically comedy now has to come second to what you do. For example. So at that time, Martin Lewis was doing a live show. And it was live, and the set was a castle. And Martin Lewis is a funny guy. I think he started out doing stand-up.
He did, yeah.
He talks about it on his Desert Island Discs. He was at the Comedy Store and stuff, thinking a double act. But anyway, so we were watching it, and we were texting each other, laughing about how they wouldn't ever give that kind of opportunity to comedians, a live show, my God. And then there was a Michael Ball, Alfie Boe special on ITV, and they were doing kind of sketches in between songs, and the idea we felt was, the only way you could get sketches on telly now is if you can sing like those two, and be, national treasure status like Ball is certainly. Anyway, for years, we've been kind of, whenever anyone asks me what I'm up to, the next project I've always said is, me and Adam are doing Michael Ball and Alfie Boe. Anyway, the bluff was called at Christmas, and we did it. And it went really well. So April is sold out.
Amazing.
And they came, and that was mad. To impersonate someone.
Did you know they were there when you were doing it?
Yeah, Alfie. I'm not on Instagram or anything.
Right.
Alfie messaged Adam saying, "I was supposed to be in tonight. Sorry I couldn't make it, but I'm looking to come." Adam's like, "Why are you buying tickets, man? Just we'll get you in for free." And by the time he'd replied, he was like, "I bought the last 2 for Monday. I'm bringing Michael." So they turned up. Apparently when they met the staff at the bar, they're walking down the stairs at the Soho Theatre, and Alfie Boe is like, "I just feel honoured, 2 Edinburgh Comedy Award winners, putting on a show about us." And then Michael Ball apparently went, "Well, of course they are. We're Ball and Boe." And they were so they were lovely, man. I mean, they came right, straight in, pictures. Michael Ball is really nice, professional, and Boe he's hung around for 3 hours after.
Right.
And we were in one of these little booths, and he was giving Adam and me a lesson in how he kind of sings opera and shit. And I don't think he's quite aware of how loud he is. We were just sat there, and he just belted this Italian arias. And Yeah, it's just really funny because they're a double act. A line Adam wrote, which I must clarify, is he said, you know, they are the most successful musical double act no one you know has ever seen. They've had 4 #1 albums. But it was just funny, like Alfie Boe, Michael Ball's fan club came. About 20 women sat in the front, all wearing lanyards from when they last saw him. They hated the first 5 minutes, but they were very nice by the end. Anyway, we told Alfie that we'd met Michael Ball's fans, and he was like, yeah, they're funny, they're a lovely bunch, but when they perform, he said, when they do the arenas, so Michael Ball is always on the right and Alfie Boe is always on the left, and he said that audiences buy tickets for the side of where, you know, so Ball fans will buy tickets over there.
Yeah.
And he said there's always a bit in the show where they cross over. And he said he fucking hates it. Because he runs over there and they're all like, we haven't paid to see you. They're there for Ball. But yeah, he's mad nice guys. And then he came on the last night and he came in and he gave me a... The thing I will say about this is they don't even have to reference it's happening. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But he rocks up on the last night. He was supposed to be singing for the president,
right,
in the US, and I don't think it was paid or something, and he wasn't being put up, but he did it out of a kind of, well, that's a big old fucking thing. But then when he got to the airport, it was like they'd put him in economy, and he was like, fuck that. So he came and said, right, I'm going to come and see you two again. And he rocks up, he gives me a bottle of red wine that his record company had given him for being #1 album. And he went, that's for you. And then he gave Adam's a big Liverpool fan, as is Alfie. He gave Adam a signed shirt from the whole squad from when they won the league 2 years ago.
Wow.
And then we were like, do you want to do something at the end? He went, well, yeah, I'll do whatever you want. We went, at the end, if we just get you up and you sing with us this song? He went, yeah, I love it. You know, that's really nice.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, 20 past midnight, text me.
Right.
Saying, thanks so much.
Wow. I mean, is the show taking the piss out of them a bit, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's taking the piss out of them, but it's not... What I found quite funny is a lot of people go, the first we heard about Ball and Boe was you two actually doing it. And then it's like, people have heard of Michael Ball, but aren't aware of Alfie Boe.
Right.
Or not aware of what he's done in his career.
Yeah.
So there's that. It's like a cocktail of things, really.
Yeah.
The audience, there are people that know him and are wondering what we're doing. But it's gone really well, and they loved it. And yeah, like I said, we're doing it at the Grand in Edinburgh, so that's 800 people a night. And
Amazing.
then I think we're doing the 1,000-seater in Walthamstow in September.
It's insane. You're going to be bigger than Ball and Boe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way. No, but it was fun as well working with someone. Like, usually working on your own and all that nonsense. So to work with Adam, who is phenomenal, genuinely just, a phenomenal comedian and actor. Mm-hmm. So to write this thing that was for Christmas, but then it took a life of its own, really. And, reviews were great, and off we go. See where it takes us,
Yeah, yeah.
What I like is that, genuinely, me and Adam were like, and we still would, I think if we would write a sitcom for them two. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It feels quite old-fashioned. But I was thinking about this, you know, whenever I'm pitching something, I'd love to get a studio sitcom away, which is obviously in complete contrast to what anyone should do. But I just think about a studio sitcom. If telly is dying out, then, well, what was telly made for? And a studio sitcom was specifically created for the medium of television. So in my mind, I'm like, well, you know, it makes sense if telly's dying out or not competing with people being able to film stuff at home. Why don't we use the strength of what television created to create something?
Yeah.
So that's my plan.
Good. No, it's very exciting. It's
Well, no one's making it.
They will do. They'll do anything you want, John.
No. The money is there is no money really. Or you've got to get a co-production.
Yeah.
With another country. You know, I mean, it's just mental. You know. You've got to write something that would also appeal to... I don't like that thinking of going into a pitch meeting or how do we get the money to make this thing, going, oh, well, will it appeal to Canada or France? Like, that's not how to write anything.
No.
So, you know, I don't know really, but keep going.
Yeah. I think you should keep going. You're doing all right. Got all right for now.
Yeah.
I think the audience have died. It's nice and quiet, isn't it?
Does that worry you?
No, I like it. It's nice. Should we just stay until we fall asleep?
Until we fall asleep. Wow.
I'm not saying it's going to happen straight away.